Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Our country is seriously in great danger. The country is in a deep hole. The country is in a financial crisis. The country is in a mess. The government is said to be borrowing every day Kenya shilling 90 billion. The government is said to be spending 87% to pay the debts. The country is going to sink. Ladies and gentlemen, who linajipata katika hali gumu sana. Ni wakati ambapo taifa linasemekana ya kwamba halitumii hata dururu katika maendeleo unless it borrows. This is happening just 1 year of William Samoei Ruto's government in office. This was they took over the reign of leadership. When they took over the reign of leadership, ladies and gentlemen, you remember there were so many development activities that were taking place. Kulikuwa na barabara nyingi sana ambazo zilikuwa zinakarabatiwa. Kulikuwa na hospitali nyingi sana ambazo zilikuwa bado zinajengwa. Kulikuwa na mambo mengi sana ambayo yalikuwa yanaendelea. Kenyans were paying taxes faithfully. Today, Kenyans are overtaxed. The government, since it came to office, it has borrowed right, left, and center. Indeed, more than 10.5 trillion yesterday. Na hili ni jambo ambalo limeleta hali ya wasiwasi. Ni jambo ambalo limeleta taharuki katika serikali yetu na kwa taifa kwa jumla. What does this mean politically, ladies and gentlemen? Our business here is to look at the political implication of a country that is in a political crisis, a country that is in a financial crisis, a country that is just paying debts, a country that is just borrowing, a country whose business is just to borrow, and borrow. That is the truth of the matter. The first thing, in my view, is that we should ask ourselves, what went wrong? Tuliambiwa nini? Tuliambiwa kwamba na Martha Karua, tusipokuwa waangalifu jamani, tutachagua serikali ambayo itatuigiza ndani ya shimo ambalo ni baya sana kutoka, litakuwa vigumu sana kutoka. And that is where we are exactly. Hapo ndipo tumo ndani ya shimo. Je, tumejipata hapa vipi? Ni yapi ambayo yameendelea mpaka tukajipata hapa? The first thing in my view is because we have an incompetent regime. I think this is the most incompetent regime since independence, from the cabinet secretaries all the way. Hatujawahi kuona watu ambao wameshindwa kutekeleza masuala ya serikali kama si serikali ambayo tunaiona hapa. Since they came to office, they have been lamenting, they have been crying. Since they came to office, they did not know how to go about it. None other than the president himself that told the country that he was presiding this cabinet. A cabinet whose CSs, ministers, did not know what was transpiring every day in their ministries. And it was the height of incompetence, if you ask me. And Kenyans are leaping big. Mambo haya yanazidi kutuharibikia kwa sababu ya kuwa na serikali ambayo ina walakini, ina kuwajibika kwake kuna kasoro. The second reason, in my view, the country is in financial crisis is because of theft and corruption. Hii serikali imeingia pale, wale watu ambao walichaguliwa katika baraza, wengi walikuwa na maswali, wengi walikuwa na mambo ambayo hata cases ambazo zilikuwa kotini, and they were appointed on the basis of loyalty, not integrity, not that they were very competent. But as long as they were loyal to the government, and as long as they were loyal to the president, they were given offices, they were given posts, they were given responsibilities. Ili hali tunajua vizuri sana ya kwamba what is happening in the government, kwa sababu you remember we have had several scandals. We have had the cancer scandal already. We have had the poison sugar scandal. We have the fertilizer scandal. We have so many scandals that some of them have not been exposed to the public. Lakini ukweli ni kwamba hii serikali ikipuja pesa za wananchi. So corruption and theft of public funds is something that is making this country go broke. It is something that is impoverishing Kenyans. It is something that is leading the country to a financial crisis. The second reason that why we are finding ourselves in this situation is because we have a very arrogant government. That is the truth of the matter. We have not heard of such an arrogant government since independence. Kwa sababu unapoangalia serikali ya Jomo Kenyatta ilikuwa ni serikali ambayo ilikuwa inawaheshimu wananchi. Ijapokuwa kulikuwa na kasoro za hapa na pale, kile ambacho tuliona ni kwamba walijaribu kufanya vile ambavyo walikuwa wanafanya, kuendesha maslahi na masuala ya kiserikali bila kuwadhuru sana wananchi. Ijapokuwa mashamba yaliibwa sana, hata wakati ambapo walikuwa naiba mashamba ya watu, bado walikuwa wanafanyia watu kazi. Arap Moi was also very incompetent, and you saw how the economy collapsed. But now the man was not also very arrogant. That is the truth of the matter. He respected Kenyans. Igawa hakuwa anafanya vile ambavyo anafaa kufanya. Tulikuwa tunajua kwamba yeye serikali yake did not show Kenyans the middle figure. Kibaki was a gentleman. Uhuru the same was a very cool president. He respected wananchi. Lakini hii serikali unapoangalia utaona kwamba kutoka the cabinet secretaries can actually decide to come out and abuse Kenyans without caring. They can come out to decide and tell Kenyans anything without caring. Remember how they were telling us twende tukajibie visima vya kuchota maji. And it is shocking that this is something that is being replicated everywhere. I think it's just one or two CSs who actually respect Kenyans. And when you don't respect Kenyans, what do you expect, ladies and gentlemen? Jambo lingine ni kwamba wakati wameingia katika serikali, jambo ambalo wamefanya ni kwamba instead of focusing on the real issues, they focused on the wrong issues. They focused on Raila Amolo Odinga. They focused on Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. They focused on Matiang'i. They focused na watu ambao hawana lolote ambalo linaweza kusaidia katika kuendeleza taifa hili. And again, they are now focusing on bloggers. You have seen them even arresting some of the bloggers. You have seen them focusing on Maina Jega. Why should they not focus on the economy? So the focus is wrong. So they have focused so much on politics. Na tumeona ya kwamba wameanza kupiga kampeni, wameshaanza kampeni instead of focusing on the economy. That is where we are because of politicking instead of bringing issues that matters to the mwananchi. Instead of focusing on the economy, we are focusing on the wrong thing. So this government needs to put its house in order. There are so many things that we can say about this government. There are so many things that have led to this situation. But unless and until the government focuses on the real issues, unless and until William Samoei Ruto puts a competent cabinet in office, this country will remain in a hole. And unajua Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta had stabilized the country despite the many challenges including COVID, including the Ukraine war. Lakini sasa William Samoei Ruto, he has told us several times that he has stabilized the economy. But the truth of the matter, we have not stabilized the economy. The economy is in a mess. The economy is in crisis. I don't know what you think. I don't know why this country is where it is. I want to hear your opinion, why the country has found itself in a deep hole, and maybe you can suggest some solutions, because I know we have economists here, and they can tell us what we need to do for the country to save itself. Otherwise, this country can easily be auctioned. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, let us interact in the comment section, and may you have a blessed day ahead. Bye-bye.